I'm here with its two leads. Hero finds Tiffin.
Correct.
And Josephine Langford.
Yeah.
So welcome to the United States, you guys.
Thank you.
This is going to be a whirlwind of a movie for you guys. I guess you're pretty excited about the possibilities of what after brings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a dream first lead, and yeah, we've been enjoying the experience.
Now, both of you have some famous relatives, uncles, and a sister that are noted actors and actresses. Any advice for you guys as you're jumping into this world?
Yeah, I know there's advice there, but I feel like I don't see my uncles too much. So when I do, it tends to just be a quick catch up and talk more about just family stuff. But I know if I were to reach out, they'd have all the time in the world for me. So.
How about you, Joseph?
Yeah, no, when we talk, it's never usually about like acting stuff or tips or, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the characters, about Tessa, and, well, Hardin and Tessa. Walking into these roles, which are pretty well noted, you know, if you're a fan of the books.
Yeah.
And was there any pressure for you to take on the role of Tessa?
I'll give my long answer. There's always going to be expectation when you have a really big fan base or you have a character who's very, loved as to how the role is going to be played. But I think you have to just make sure not to feel pressured by that or not to feel pressured to make certain choices, because if you're just worried about what everyone thinks when you're doing a role, you're not going to be secure in what you're doing or confident, and it's going to be an inconsistent performance. So I've definitely felt a responsibility to get it right and an expectation, but I tried not to feel pressured.
Anything for you?
Yeah, I think I agree with Joe. I feel like it's an honor and a responsibility, but it's just the question of not feeling the pressure and letting it affect you, and just sort of seeing it as a expectation that you want to do your best to meet.
And I imagine the director, Jenny Gage, also kind of helped you work through all of that. I mean, she kind of, I guess, cut a clear path for you guys in terms of...
I think she did, yeah. She really wanted to make sure that we were doing... because anytime you adapt a book to a film, it's an adaptation. It's just not possible for it to be the same thing. And so I think she really wanted to make sure that everyone was doing their own thing.
Have you ever met Harry Styles?
I haven't. No, I haven't.
That's the thing that's interesting about these books, is that this kind of came out of Anna's mind in terms of just a fan site to kind of throw something out there, fan fiction, and yet something just really kind of blew up out of it. And when you first read the script, what was it that really kind of took you to a different place where you said, I need to be a part of this?
I think I always say the same thing, which is the complexity of the character. As a lead role, in the first lead role, it was just everything you want. And obviously the storyline too. There's the typical love story never gets old, and this is another one told in a really refreshing, relatable, authentic way.
Do either of you guys relate to your characters personally when you took on the role?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's things with every character I've ever played that I can connect to or relate to. But I mean, we're different people, obviously.
You're not nearly as tatted up as...
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, there are similarities and there are differences, and I think as an actor you focus more on the differences because that's where the work is required.
Well, it's a great story, wonderful movie.
Thank
We're
you.
looking forward to not only after, but hopefully some more movies coming up after that.
Us too.
Thanks a bunch for the time.
Thank you.